There you go. That was Tammy. She texted me. She's cooking or something right now. So how you guys all doing? Um, yeah, I've been having a lot of problems doing live streams there, Paul, for a little bit right now. And part of it is, what's this? Can you get a mod, please? You know what? Maybe next time in. I put it that way. Because I have a lot of mods, and next time you come in. But she's right. You're just gonna keep spamming me. That's gonna tick me off. But next time, all right? Ask me again some other day. Hey, Texas 3, how you doing? Did you get... There we go. I'm so sorry, Tammy. The reason why I jumped on early is I was trying to get over here before it got dark. I'm actually trying to get the Wi-Fi for the other phone. I wanted to do a double live. I actually probably shouldn't even though it's around the block, shouldn't even have drove over here because the car's got issues and I'm gonna creep on home when I'm done. What's this say? Yeah, probably in a little bit, dude. So what's going on there, Texas 3? How you doing? Did you guys all get notifications this time out? Because it's... yeah, I'm telling you, the only time I seem to get anybody on here is I'm stuck doing a double live all the time. Not that it's bad, it's just a pain in the ass sometimes. Tammy's on it. See, right out of the gate, I had people on here when I do that. Because, in other words, they know that I'm getting a notification on the other channel, so they're not playing around. Because I catch them dead to rights when they're not sending it out. Because I'm what do you call it? Subscribed on both my channels to each other. So if they don't send it out, I see it. You got two? Okay, cool. Because you got both channels. That's good. Yeah, the other day it wasn't giving us any hardly. That's cool. That's cool. I'm sorry to start it earlier. I was going to do it at like 8, but I just didn't want to. What's that? There you go. Hey, Tammy, look who's here. Paul stopped in today. Thank you, Paul, for stopping in. Ain't been able to catch up with you too much. I left a comment. I know you saw it. What's this? Chilling. I went to Kohl's, got some clothes for the funeral. Oh yeah, dude. I remember you saying that. Sorry to hear that. That's cool. At least they're getting the notifications there. The funny thing is, you guys are all on the one phone. Did any? It's weird. It's like they brought you right over to the least or the lesser of two evils, I guess. They don't like the Josey Wales channel. All right, make sure you don't burn your food. I'll be on here for a little while. Huh. That's weird because it's usually the other way around. You actually ended up on that. You were the only one that went over to the Josey Wales channel right there first. And you know what, Tammy? I sent the Pale Rider channel out first, about a minute or two. It's weird, like they're purposely delaying. That's cool. Yeah, dude, keep doing what you're doing. It's helping people. YouTube's like suppressing stuff, but I bet you got more views than they're telling you because they're doing the same thing to everybody I know, including me. They're just destroying me some days. Some day, like my shorts, I can get views, but my videos. But every now and then I see a ton of people up there, and then they won't count them in the view count later on. So whatever, it is what it is. Just keep doing God's work, brother. You got one notification for Pale Ride, all right? Yep. Yeah, dude, I'm the same way. I got low data. That's why I'm out in front of it. Look where I'm at, dude. Let me show you where I'm at. Hang on. Right in front of the Boost Mobile store, and there's another place over here. It's got 5G rolling. It's called the Hookah Lounge. Because I don't have any, I'm broke, and I didn't have any time left on that phone. I paid this bill for the Josey Wales, and I let this one sit. So I'm using Wi-Fi to do this. I think everybody's hurting right now. It's just not an excess of money going on at too many places because tariffs. We'll blame it on the tariffs. Now, actually, everything's going down the drain, man. The economy's taking a dump, and we're getting hit, and it's going to get worse. Doing good. Well, you know what? I know what they're doing to you. And anybody's been around YouTube for a while, Paul, they realize what's going on. But unfortunately, I lost a lot of viewers like that. I think people get kind of ticked off. They think you're like blowing them off. It isn't the truth. It's the damn algorithm or whatever the hell it is. It's terrible. Man, I can't tell you how many times I come on here and I used to rant and stuff about it. The only thing you do is lift your blood pressure when you worry about it. Hell with it. Yeah, it's getting there. You know what? They'll give you the food stamps, but there's no food pretty soon in the stores. So I guess you can eat the stamps. They got a little bit of nutrition, that glue on the back. Food stamps. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, it's getting crazy. Unbelievable. Hey, what's up there, Doctor Who, What, Where? Got both live streams going. Did you get a notification by chance? She's over on the other. She's actually probably over on here. The Pale Rider channel came up today. We got that up. No, you didn't. I fired off 2 of them. Some people got them. Man, oh man, it's getting ridiculous. You know, Mark was on here, Nugget Man. He kept getting booted off like every 2 minutes. And now, granted, I was saying some controversial stuff that YouTube didn't want to hear, and people were chiming in. I think that's why it was punishment, just booting people off here and there, destroying it. That's what I think. Maybe because, what was I talking? I think I said something about, I don't even want to say it. Just take my word for it. I said something that ticked them off somewhere along. I think it was, I better shut my mouth. I keep doing that. It's going to get me suppressed further. Yeah, I hear you, mixed media. That's what I'm relying on. Now that gut's going to help me out a little bit when it starts to get tough. Gas right now where I get it's $2.04. Nah, I'm just bullshitting you. It's actually about $2.79. That's a cheap gas station down the street. As high as $2.99 right now, which is weird because I'd have thought it'd be way higher. Okay, Doc, I see you jumped over there. Oh man, how's that happen? They physically take them, or is there some way they do it now digitally? Rip you off? Hey, for me, it's Happy Resurrection Day. No, I didn't. I didn't change up my religion. No, I just call it that. Easter has some of the traditions that they have. I think what's that? I have you beat makes me you go. With Easter, believe it or not, I heard this often. I'm starting to believe more and more that this could have happened when Rome wanted to basically take over Europe. This is back in the day. Constantine was emperor and everything. They absorbed all the northern tribes, I guess the Gauls and whoever the hell else was up in there. And those people were pagans. And the Easter, supposedly, I heard, came from Ishtar, the name. And Ishtar was a fertility goddess. And the deal with that is Easter eggs, fertility, Easter bunny. You see what I'm saying? But they didn't talk much about, Jesus giving up his life. You see, it's a distraction. So I'm saying Resurrection Day or Resurrection Sunday. To me, that feels better because I know what that means. What the hell's that? Something come up on my notification. And also, even the symbolism, like an Easter basket could be, what do you put in Easter? Eggs. Like, basically, it's all about fertility and stuff. Wait a minute. Hang on. Okay, cool. So that's what I heard, and I kind of believe that's some of what happened because they absorbed the tribes into Rome. Instead of having to fight to the death to change them, they kind of bent a little bit. And Constantine was actually a Christian, or Catholic. He converted. He was a Roman emperor, and that's how that thing came out. The weird thing about Easter, the name also could tie in to a Masonic branch called Eastern Star. Easter, could. Someone said that too. I don't know whether there's truth in that. The female Mason type group and female goddess, basically all these things, in my opinion, tie in. Whether they are or not, I don't know. That's why I go with Resurrection Sunday. They melded them together to try to keep the peace, but in reality, they fouled up all of us. That mixing it's what it reminds me of, mixing of the iron and clay, and it doesn't work. All right, when you start mixing shit, you ain't got the true stuff. You got something else. What's this say? Yeah. They were dying potatoes for Easter eggs. That's when you know it's bad, folks, when you can't even get eggs to die for. That's eggs. What's this say? Well, it should be Monday. Tammy, I meant to tell you, I sent you a text. Maybe not, because first off, if you look in different Bibles, like you'll have the King James version and the Catholic version and several others, there's all kinds of slightly different interpretations. Now, here's the deal. You were saying about 3 days, not 72 hours, just within the 3 days. I just Googled it, and it kind of made some sense, because what you were saying, I agreed 100%. That didn't make any sense. How could it have been 3 days? I'm thinking 72 hours, but the 3 days were in that period when Jesus died. He died Friday afternoon, Saturday, he was dead. Or wait a minute. Until he came back on Sunday late afternoon. Still, that is 3 days if you count Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not full days, though. But that's the way the one Bible verse kind of sounded like that, and the other one sounded slightly different, made more sense. Jesus was crucified. It was cold because Peter warmed himself. He warmed himself by the fire. That's a good point there. You're right. It was just 3 days, the Bible says. Which Bible? You see what I'm saying? It could be a couple, the way it was worded, because I Googled it, just because I totally agree with you. It didn't make sense about how's that 3 days, because it's not. It's, okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but there weren't full days. I mean, he rose in 3 days, and if there's, it's hard to explain. I'm not even going to sit here and keep going on about it. Yeah, probably. Yes, exactly. They the same thing with mixing Easter, all the occult practice and pagan stuff in with. They're trying to dilute the truth, trying to put out something different. And it says in the Bible, and I think you might have mentioned this to me when talking, is whoever changes the words, a curse on them, and everything's getting mixed around. It's the devil trying to cause confusion, I think. It's the word you want. Been what's learning cyanoprints, yes. Photograph. Potassium cyanide they use, I think, to develop it, if I'm not mistaken. I had cyanoprints. They're neat as hell. It's basically blueprints, but they use them in solar printing. Yep. I was curious about Shroud of Turin. There you go. And maybe the image caused it. What the heck? Caused it a combo of natural dye and fabric and light emitted from Jesus. That's what they say. From the beginning, the evening and the morning of the first day. Right. Hey, Nick, how you doing? There's a delay on this thing. Yep, dude. Sorry about that. That's a damn... they've been messing with me hard, Paul. It's hard to do a live stream, man. Maybe 1 out of every 3 live streams is all right anymore for me. It just seems like they keep messing with me. Especially if I keep talking about it, so I need to get off the subject. And the Jewish calendar today begins in the evening. Yep. Tammy said something else that was interesting. I don't know if you guys remember this. Doesn't it seem like we already had the time go back just a little while ago? Isn't it? It's coming up again. How's that even? Do you know what I'm saying? Was it daylight savings? I don't know. I'm starting to think, what the hell's that? What is that? Mandela effect or something going on. Lunar calendar. You know what? I just think we're being gaslit, too, by the powers that be. When you look at that crap that, I don't know, I'm talking about this for the last couple of days. The 6 women that supposedly went up in space. Again, the phallic symbol rocket was, the Egyptians were into worshiping that. And also fertility, right? And then also, there was 6 women in there. It's all woman thing. And the other thing, there was all kind of weird things. I can't even explain it. If you look at the patch on the uniforms of these so-called astronauts, if you turned it upside down, it was Baphomet. These people are doing rituals and all kinds of crazy things. Yo, what's up, Doyle? WrestleMania. It's funny. Doc was watching that yesterday or something. What you guys all into the wrestling thing now? It's time. Fly six by or what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could have swore. Didn't it just happen, or am I going crazy? There's been a lot of weird things like that. I don't know. I thought I just heard that daylight savings is coming. I thought I heard that like a month or two ago. I have to be mistaken. It doesn't make any sense. But there's a lot of weird anomalies and then, multiple blood moons and all this other weird shit going on. So anymore, I don't know what's real and what isn't, what they're faking us out with. Yeah, I used to watch it. Sometimes it's fun to watch that. Okay. Remember Goldberg was he was like the one that I always cheered for. He was ex Atlanta Falcons football player. Wrestling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Hulk Hogan. I guess it don't work too good on women tearing her shirt off like that. I hope you didn't do it in school or something. Are you partaking in 240 or 420? No, not today, dude. Nope. I must have been. I had dyslexia and read that number backwards for a second. There you go. Actually, today is not only Easter, but it's Hitler's birthday. So there's all kind of weird things going on. Stone Cold Steve Austin. There you go. Love that guy. Well, we all know Tammy's sparking up for she celebrates the holiday there. and mixed media. Well, I'm not crazy. Bozo Bopper. I remember them punching the clown. Yeah. Hop over here, brother. The other one's is Pale Rider. For some reason, everybody end up over here, but I appreciate that. Hit me with a I think you already did. Get both of my channels rolling here. I think they when I put two up, I get more notifications go out. When I do one, they're not if it's the Josey Wales channel, they're not sending it out. And another thing, they're basically trying to get that channel to, I think, just do shorts or something. So they can seem to do where they're not destroying me too much. There you go. Yeah, the other night sucked. I couldn't get hardly anybody on there. I was going to just start over. And maybe I'll do that in the future. Damn. Dr. Pepper went down the wrong tube. Exactly. That's why they're doing good. You're right, mixed media. So take advantage of that's what I'm doing. But, live streams are suffering from time to time. I'm not getting. Back in the day, I got, had one that was like 700 and some change. I haven't seen that again for a while. Uh-oh. John Smith in the house. Where is Robert? Are you a different John Smith? We had a John Smith that was a troll. Hopefully you're not that John Smith. Nah. You are the John Smith. He wanted to be, that was every word out of his mouth, was he wanted to be a mod. Why is that so important? I ain't seen you in months, dude, and you were a troll back in the day. If I do that, you'll destroy shit. I mean, I'd be willing to, I give everybody a chance, dude. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Exactly. No, you're right. Exactly. Second you say anything slightly controversial, boom, your numbers drop. Exactly. That's the truth. You're right. You used to ask me that before too. Why are you? Are you a Trump supporter, John? Let's turn the tables on you. Did you vote for him, John? Yeah, exactly. Dude, we still talk about you months later, you know, so I know who you are. Yeah, right? Yeah. Ah, you're definitely Johnson. Nah, you're gone now, dude. I was letting you hang around for a minute. That's exactly a John Smith line. I think you're a bot, dude. Okay, that should do the trick. He's a bot. That's not even a real person. That's a tape recorder. It's just saying the same shit from 6 months ago. The election's over, dickhead. Actually, it's kind of cool to have that old troll roll back in here. Gives me something to talk about when there's a low news day or there's nothing going on. Now I'd probably try to go over to the other live stream. Speaking of which, I better check the battery. I started off with a pretty good amount. Let's see. Wait a minute. 17% on this. That was weird, Tammy. We were just talking about John Smith the other day. Me and Robert mentioned it. Hang on. Are you guys still there? Shit. John Smith's on the other thing. He's on the other one. Do you support... Dude, it's the same shit. Look. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. Hop over there for a moment. Oh, shit. If you guys can hear me, just sit tight for a minute. All right, there you go. Yeah, it's starting to mess up. I'm going to get rid of the... Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. John Smith is gone on both channels. Now he'll come back. He'll come back as Jack Smith or something. He'll change his name. Jack Black. He did that before. It's probably a mirror. How about now? Is it all right? Texas, I think I fixed it. Maybe. I was charging it. what's going to have to happen is you guys are actually going to have to go over to the other live stream soon. All right, cool. Because it's going to get dark out here, and this as soon as I roll off, this thing's got no Wi-Fi. It's going to go dead. So when I go to leave, jump over to the Josey Wales one. Let me get a charge on that, and I'll drive home and we'll finish it over there. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got 19% on that one. Oh, man. I can't get that thing. Wait a minute. Sit it like that for right now. I don't think there's anybody on there. There's one person. Yeah, it was weird seeing him. Me and Robert were just mentioning that the other day. Ain't seen him around for a while. Exactly. Exactly. We're going to go for a ride. Throwing you guys in the trunk, taking you to the river, and throwing your bodies in the river, right? The whole cell phone full. I think we got a few minutes before I got to roll, I think. Hey, O'Doyle, are you still on? Is anybody? They got one person on this channel. How did he get? Oh, he came back as Jack, not Jack Smith. Here we go again. Hi, Jack. Bye, Jack. Jack off. What's your stream about? It's about kicking people named Jack off of it. We call it the Jack off stream. Get off. Later, Jack. The hell, man. This guy's hide user. Okay. Damn, I'm not even touching the gas pedal. Can you hear that? Just it's a hybrid. It kicks on every now and then. That's weird that it got that loud. I should just let him come back on just for a laugh. He probably will. He'll come in as another one. He had like 2 or 3 aliases, and they all had to do with either John or Jack. That's why I think it's a bot. There's no originality whatsoever. They're just firing out a bot and changing it to another bot. Let me see. Unless it's Robert messing with us. Oh, dude, did you see that Minutes of Horror at the Graveyard? I started watching that, and that I didn't finish it. What, there were no bodies in the coffins and shit? What I didn't watch the end of it. What were they doing? Selling the bodies, or they were making money? That's what they were doing. Yeah. Actually, I didn't mind having a troll in there. Just, especially an old school troll from back in the day. Gave us something to talk about for a minute or two. Okay. Anybody over here on this channel? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. So what I'm going to do is start heading back. If you guys can, jump over to the Legends and Tales of Josey Wales, and I'll just finish this at home. I just wanted to kickstart it so I can get some people on here, because two notifications are better than none. Some of you's got none, but at least this time some people got some notifications. Oh my God, here he's back over here. Are you a supporter of Joe Biden? Hi, friend. What the hell? This guy escaped the loony bin? Remove. Wait a minute, no. Should I leave him on there or just throw him the hell out the door again? Jack came back. Let's see. Hide user on this channel. All right. All right, we're going for a ride. means I have to check this out. Turn this one off. You guys jump over to the Josey Legends and Tales of Josey Wales, and I'm going to cut this one off, the Pale Rider one off. Okay, why didn't... Oh, there it goes. Done. Okay. Edit. Cool. All right, you got over there. She got over there. Hopefully, some of the other guys will follow. If there's anybody left over there. All right, take this off private. There, put it on public. What's going on with that? What the hell just happened there? Check it out. That's nuts, man. They changed the time. It's going to play again. This other one is going to play again on the 21st. That's nuts. 12 a.m. local time. I'll leave it. Let it play. I don't give a shit. All right, so that's done. Let's head back. There's a big protest against Trump in Ambler. I think it's in Pennsylvania. All right, let's just turn this thing off. And now we're heading home. If I can turn this off. There we go. You guys. All right. So we got a few people back over here. What's that? What did I ask him? I forgot what I said. Or was it something somebody else said? Yeah, I started watching it. I will. I'll check it out. I'll check that out. Right. All right, we're heading out, dude. So I'll talk to you guys in a few moments. I got to get home. It's starting to get dark. Yeah, try to end the stream on that. You guys hear me? Yeah. I'll have to look at that. I started watching it, mixed me, and then I had to go to the store or something. I left half of it. I only saw half of it. It's crazy. Shame Robert wasn't on that because he always asks about, has that troll come back? I started to think it might have been Robert, but I think that's a bot. There's no way that's a person saying the exact same thing 6 months later, word for word. Look, Mike, is your other name John Smith by chance? getting the car fixed tomorrow. You hear that thing? I should have never even bothered bringing it over. Tomorrow morning, I got to ride it over to where I bought it. The guy's fixing it, and he's putting cost on the back end of the payments. Oh, shit. Okay, man, I got right up on me. Oh, man. I got right up on my ass truck while I was coming off that ramp. I'll tell you when I get there, mixed media. It's, I'm not sure. I got to get it looked at tomorrow, but they think it's, the guy that sold me the car says he got in the car and drove it, and he said it sounds like possibly something with the axle, or the other guy that I took to first, he took a look. He said, that's not plastic anymore, rubbing against that. I said, maybe at one point, what you got there might be a ball joint gone bad. So I don't know, but I'm going to try to get over tomorrow morning. I don't think I should have even brought it over to here, but I did anyway, because I'm stupid. But tomorrow morning, it'll be taken care of. And it's not that far. Just take back roads. It should be all right. God's got my back. Okay, we're home. I just got to pull in my driveway up here. Who did the honors of kicking the new jack off there? That Mike or whoever the hell it was. That had to be the same dude. The new what you call it? My troll radar went off when I saw that. Pretty sure. Yeah, made it, looks like. All right. Home, safe and sound. Now the axle can break. I don't think it's the axle. I think it is the what did I say? Shit, can't even think of it now. Hang on. Wait a minute. Ball joints. That's what I'm thinking. Alan, how you doing? What's your other name? Jack or Mike? At least he's changing the name. He's come back as John Smith, Johnny, Jack Black, and all these other ones. Yeah. Anybody still on here? We got 5 on there. That's cool. Yeah, that's crazy. That dude was coming on the channel before during the election. That's what he's saying, the same exact things. Like, dude. It's been over. You can deprogram yourself or whatever. Saying the same exact shit. So it's definitely worth watching that rest of that video, mixed media, because it's kind of crazy. Yeah, yeah, they in November or something back, maybe even before that. The dude kept coming on every day, like for 3 or 4 days in a row at least. As soon as he started asking to be a mod, I'm like, yeah, that's just instantly. That's what Jack used to do. Yeah, yeah, that's what I saw. Just the beginning. I'll have to check it out. That shit, it's scary. That shit goes on probably all over the country. They're selling body parts and everything else. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Especially, yeah, he's said, what's the channel about? And his first time, we get the fuck out of here. And you want to be a mod right out of the gate, you know? That means they're getting ready to do some havoc. I wonder what would have happened if I had made him a mod. He would have destroyed the channel someday. He'd have been doing all kinds of shit. Yeah, it is kid shit. But that was a bot. There's no way a human being would remember exactly what they said back months ago and say the exact same shit. Right, middle school. Nah, I was messing around when I wasn't gonna. Nah. I mean, I do have some common sense. Well, you couldn't prove it though because I just drove on this car. That was about stupid. I admit to that. But I got to drive again tomorrow over to drop it off. So what do we got? One up there. One up there. 6 thumbs up and one person up there. I wonder what happened to Paul. Paul was on early. What's that? Mark, are you a cop? Yep, that's why I'm going to arrest you or kick you off. Am I a cop? That's probably the same dude, Mark. He's only using one name aliases. That's a dead giveaway. He's not changed his pattern at all. You know? I'm probably throwing real people off. They're like, what the hell's this guy's problem? No, that's a gut feeling. It'll probably come back as something else too. Maybe it's a mirror in disguise. I only timed them out for 60 seconds. Texas, are you still in here? So, another thing, if that bot was in here, the other day, Mark was getting kicked off the thing. Robert got kicked off. Somebody else got. I'm wondering if there's a bot in there hanging out, kicking people off. What's this? Is expired to me? Expired. I love it if it's only the. Let me tell you something, mixed media. The other day, I asked the same question about some canned food. Turned out it wasn't because I ate it anyway because I'm crazy like that. No, it wasn't bad. It was almost a year old. It was mayonnaise, and I found it in the cupboard, open. No, just kidding. You just remind me of a cop for some reason. Yeah, I'm a cop. You figured me out, dude. Like sheriff, exactly. Sheriff Josey Wales. If it tastes like metal, don't eat it. Yeah, exactly, because it's been sitting in the can. Yeah, you know what? It's an acidic product. One of two things is either going to happen: the acid product going to stay a little longer, or it's going to eat into the can and the plastic liner and leach into your food. So, either way, is Texas 3 still in there? I didn't see him. I can't see Texas 3. Is he still hanging around? Maybe he hasn't commented recently. Let me see if he's on a. That's some good cuisine coming out of the dumpster. What's that? Texas 3 is in here doing the Lord's work. There you are, dude. He was bushwhacking them, hitting them as soon as they're coming in off the trail. There you go. What was it? It wasn't. It wasn't. No way. Was it Nugget? I hope it wasn't Nugget. It was another Mark or Mike. There was a Mike rolled in there. Hopefully it wasn't Nugget. That's just another example of YouTube harassing the people on here. Yeah. What was someone named Mark in there, or was it Mike? Because I was on the way over. I just looked down and saw. I says your other name, John Smith, and I deleted one. And I don't know if it was him. No, it wasn't him. It was one of the other ones. Texas got him. I'm wondering if they're doing the rounds and going to other people's live stream, or are they just coming after me. This clown, John Smith. There we go. Right, right. Yeah, exactly. He was doing kind of what Amir was doing that time. Amir had like about 40 Amir things set up because I kept throwing him off the platform. Exactly. Exactly. That's a good point, Texas. Yes. Can you learn some other things to say there, Alan? Let's see what we got here. Alan's on a 30-minute wait. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, like I'm saying here, um, what you call it's allowing it, or actually they're probably trying to force me to ask them to bail me out and send in a mod bot. No thanks. Ah, there you go. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. William Eckstein. Ah, man. Yeah. See you, William. Have a good life. You know what I'm afraid of? You got to watch because I almost hit the mod button on that one. Trying to get rid of them. It's kind of ridiculous. Spend half the damn thing. What's this? Stick a fork in me, dude. If it's getting on your nerves, you can roll. But it might be over. I think that's the last wave of trolls. Who's- I mean, that can't be a person. Who the hell would hang around and keep doing that? Wouldn't you roll off to another channel or something? All right, mixed media. If you're rolling, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Exactly. It's a damn bot. They tried to do the circle of death again as soon as I said that. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of screwed up if YouTube's sending them out for whatever reason. I gotta turn the car back on. What the hell's going on with this? Okay, there we go. The first few minutes kind of funny, but after a while it gets tiresome. Swatting the bot. We're running around stomping out trolls. Yeah, where did wasn't Doc on here? Doc was on here early. He disappeared. Doyle, they could have just left, but I'm wondering if they're getting booted off. They never say anything about it. What's happened? Yeah, they probably got tired and rolled off to another channel. Because Doyle will do that. He'll come back on sometimes later on. He's probably jumping around the internet a little bit. Somebody else was here earlier. Yeah, but you notice, I was saying this to Timmy, that there's people we don't even see on here anymore. I mean, just totally gone. We're in here for a while. And Stephanie was one that was on here. And I think they booted her off a couple times. She never came back. They're probably blocking notifications for those people, too. It's ridiculous. Same. I think they may have gotten booted. Yeah, your channel is majorly messed with. Yep. Sometimes they leave me alone for a while, and then they come out guns blazing and just mess with me. Yeah, man, they really beat up on Red Dawn. It kind of pisses me off because I've been stopping by her channel probably for almost as long as I've been on YouTube, 2 or 3 years. She was one of the first people I subbed to. I happened to find her channel, and she was talking, and she's got almost the same amount of subs, and that's bullshit. They're not giving her any. I don't understand that. And you know what? They removed some of my subs too at one point, and I bitch about it every fucking time. It's like, if I earned them, why are you booting them off there? And not only that, but if they wanted to come onto the channel, why are you depriving them? The hell kind of platform is that? They, I don't know. They were probably just people. Wait a minute, they were on the other channel, Texas. Yeah, that other channel always has people I don't even know come on there, and a lot of them are younger. I would say maybe some of them are in their 20s, but they're younger. I can tell by the things they're saying, and I think there's something called how's that? Hey, RFB, Richie from Boston, and Nicholson's on. Anyway, they're were they trolls? I don't think so, but there's something I was just about to tell you. There's something called Boost Tube. You can buy Boost Tube. I never did, but I swear that they gave me it at one point because I used to have, and I don't know if any of you guys were here when it was happening. Literally, there'd be comets raining down. They would come in out of nowhere, a bunch of different people, but they didn't stay very long. It was like a parade. They ran through. Monty does, what do you call it, room raids. It was like that. Happened, maybe 8 months ago, 6 months or something. Yeah, exactly. They hide shit all the time. It's maddening. I don't think they were necessarily trolls. They could have been, or maybe they're the people that went in there and said, "Let's mess with these guys." Maybe it was actually people behind them, but they weren't there. They said hello or whatever. I was setting up the other channel when that happened too. I didn't say a whole lot to them. I don't think. Yeah, Texas just said something. Tammy said something that are messing with me bad. It's unbelievable. Can you see anything now, mixed media? Oh, helps if I put the fucking light on. I'm sitting here in the dark. Let me see something. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep. Texas, say something. See if she can. See if mixed media can see you. Another thing too, they're delaying stuff. Somebody said that earlier. They're delaying, like certain people. Paul, all his comments were delayed for whatever reason. He would say it and it'd come across like 5 minutes after it was relevant. No, no, no. There's three in here. Tammy's in here, and let's see, mixed media, Tammy, and Texas. There's at least three. Now it says five up top on mine. Tammy's there. Did you see Tammy just wrote, "I'm here"? Did you see that? Mixed media? Yeah. Yeah, they're messing. That's fucking YouTube is messing around. Big time. Big time. Now, did he really? Are you kidding, dude? Or did that bot really say that? It was the other guy that kept asking me if I was a cop. And they called me sheriff. The hell was his name? I already forgot. It's a shame you can't fucking go back and mess with the AI over there at YouTube or something somehow. Jam them up. Paybacks are a bitch. There he is. My name, Jeff. Okay. There's another one. Yep, the delay. Yep. Shoot him down there, Texas. Is Texas in the house? I'll take him out. I'm taking out the. Let's see. All right, we're done with him for a while. Come on, it's either they're just allowing it to happen or they're doing it in some way, shape, or form. I mean, this whole live stream's they've been messing with it from the minute I started almost. The funny thing is, when I end this live stream tonight, it'll look like there's only like 30 people on there, if that, probably. And I've been on here already an hour and 9 minutes. Shit, I used to get almost 100. Wait a minute. Now it's not letting comments come through. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Okay. Felicia. I didn't even see her. There was another one coming through. Who the hell's Felicia? So you're seeing things I didn't even see in there. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Let me go to top messages. Tammy. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I didn't see that movie, so now it makes sense that I guess. I thought you meant YouTube was a joke. Is my oldness showing through? It's all right. There's a delay in my brain, I guess. Yeah, they decimated the live stream more or less. I mean, I got 7 thumbs up. I'll take that. But there we go. Fred Hinkle in the house. Fred, you're not a bot, are you? I noticed you say the same thing as soon as you come in every day, but then you change it up. Your next comment will make me feel better because we just had a whole storm of myth clones. No, you're not a bot. Good deal. Right. How you doing, Fred? You getting plenty of rain out there for that corn? Right on. Yeah, maybe. What do you guys think about me? We just let that troll in there and just ignore him. Just let him just jump around in there and throw a fit when we don't answer him, kind of like Amir does. If we and it's worth a couple views out of these guys anyway. So might as well play it to my advantage. Just let them yak away and do whatever they want. Right on. Yeah. Just let them sit there and just like we can't even see them. Exactly. Let them fester, Uncle Fester. Sit, yeah, we'll just let them sit there. Uncle Fester is, doesn't say Adams family. It's Fetterman. Festerman, I like to call him. John Festerman or Fetterman. What's this? Exactly. Right, right. Exactly. I wonder how long before the dude, he probably just roll off the channel after a while. Actually, they're probably listening right now, know our game plan. But I don't think bots are programmed to be sitting there listening because he's coming on and asking if he can be a mod right away. He's got his own agenda. He ain't got time to learn like a human being, hearing what we're saying and knowing how to trick us in any way, shape, or form. Exactly, Fred. Fuck them. Fuck them and feed them beans. What, beans or trolls? Trolls, okay. So, did you guys hear that the Supreme Court's trying to force Trump to bring back criminals into our country that don't belong here in the first place, and the Congress is going along with it, and all these other. It's ridiculous. What the fuck is going on with that? There you go. What kind of being am I? I'm a human being. Trolls it. It's all racket. Exactly. I mean, I can't believe that they're actually arguing about that and shit. Well, how about the Democrats? That one jackass is down there with that Van Holland or something from Democrats. He's down there, you know, trying to bring a murderer or a criminal back in. I don't know if he was a murderer. Oh, you missed it. Jack Black was here, or not Jack, on Happy Easter or Happy Resurrection Day. Yeah, you're right, mixed media. Yeah, I saw that, Texas. They just tried to, they gave me the circle of death for a moment. They try not to let him. I've you know what? By the way, habeas corpus is done with. He did what Lincoln did during the Civil War. It just happened today. So in other words, they don't have to give you a trial or anything. They can lock you up, which is kind of scary. And they said on the 20th there was going to be martial law, so maybe that's the first part of it. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, it's nuts. That's insane. Completely insane. Right? Exactly. You're right. You know what? Nobody went to jail yet. All this Doge shit. Nobody's getting sent to jail. Billions of dollars gone. They're not locking anybody up. Didn't the gold in Fort Knox disappear too? Why the fuck are they not locking somebody up? Potato chips and cokes is going to take a hit. Yep. Yep. That was about 2 hours ago. I went live. And you know what? It'll probably pop up. I used both channels originally too. They sent out two notes. Even though YouTube's out on the West Coast, they should have sent you one. Dude, you know what? Next time, leave me a comment in one of my shorts, and what I'll do, I'll go back and I'll leave a text or a comment for you that I'm going live. That's what I've been doing with a couple people. It's crazy, man. Like half my live stream is depleted from people being booted off and everything else all the time. Crazy. You're right, though, mixed media. They ain't going to take a hit. Uh, they're still going to be collecting millions, and they're not going to suffer. These tariffs are going to hurt us, the little guy. No, I did earlier, but I had to roll home, so I turned the one off. I didn't have any. What you call it? Hey, we're getting some people in here. We got 10 and we got 9 on the thumbs up. That's cool. Right, right. You're right, Fred. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it pisses me off. Sometimes I can laugh it off. Today, it doesn't bother me as bad as it did the other day. It's aggravating. So I've been on for an hour and 21 minutes. You know something? As time goes on now, maybe now we'll get some other people that will start coming in again. Maybe. Ah, shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell them that. Yep. Sit there and watch them squirm when we don't. And I tell you what, we've already had practice with the mirror. I kept booting the mirror off there because he was being a pain in the ass. I started to feel bad for him here, though. But then every now and then he just becomes a pain in the ass. So I don't know what to think. Did you retract that, Texas 3? No, not that I. No. Who had an argument? I didn't even see what he wrote. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, you hear me now. Man, I'm over here hollering. Man, I've been sitting here talking for minutes, trying to get your attention. Can you guys see me? Can hear me? Can you hear me? All right, cool. Yeah, that's ridiculous. They're just messing with me big time. It's crazy shit. I'm wondering if. Wait a minute. What the hell is that? It's crazy. Did you ever see anybody else get screwed around like this? This is ridiculous. All right. That was ridiculous. I was trying to do everything I could. I was hitting the refresh button, everything. I was going to end the stream and jump back in, see if you guys. I wonder, Monty. What was that, Monty that just came in there? Oh, I know what you're saying. I forgot about that, Tammy. I think I got it. It's crazy as hell. I was going to say, I haven't seen anything like this before. They're messing with me hard. I must be public enemy number one or something. Okay, yeah, they're messing with Monty too. Monograph. Yeah, the other night I was ready to just take and shut down the channel, go over to Rumble. But now I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what they might want anyway. Exactly. Send us some tampons, right? Right. They probably already have them in their bathrooms over there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, 2 hours for Robert to get his notification. Same thing happened to O'Doyle the other day. O'Doyle got one at dinner time, like a day after I ran the damn thing. I ran at 8 o'clock at night. He was eating his dinner the next day. It came through. Finally got a notification. Yeah, we must make a difference. I'll tell you what. They're doing everything they can. We were over the target or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I saw your comment about D Live. Maybe we ought to try to fucking get the hell off of this and go to D Live or something. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Robert. You're the problem. See, the thing is that this fucks up the whole live stream, not for us, but if someone comes back to watch this, here we go. comes and watches this, gonna know what the hell happened with this live stream. Yeah, exactly. That you see what they're doing? People were jumping onto the live stream and they trashed it for me. Okay, YouTube, it's war, motherfuckers. We're coming for you. Yeah, exactly. Purple alligators. I think that did it. So we got 6 up there, and how many people are on there? That's crazy as hell, man. That they spend that much time focused on us. Exactly. Blue diamonds, green clovers. We love our Lucky Charms over here, right? Silver bells. Exactly. Fish heads, right? Magically delicious is exactly right. And tricks is for trolls, right? I got 5 on mine, and it still takes away my like. That's unbelievable. Double tap it. Go up there and tap it twice and see if it goes back up there, dude. Robert. Man, they're picking on you too, Robert. Kicking you out of the live stream and shit. You double tap the center of the screen. The center of the screen too. All right. Try that out. Now it went down to 8. It went from 9 to 8. It's ridiculous. Tap it again. Tap it about 20 times. See what happens. Like that. And then tap. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ready? Come on, YouTube. Stop fucking around. If this is ran all by AI, imagine what the fuck the world's gonna be like, in a little while. Right? I'm wondering, should we just end it now? Or keep hanging in here for a little while longer? What do you think? Okay, I got 5 in there and 9. There was 9, now it went back down to 8. Thumbs up. That's crazy shit. exactly. Exactly. Exactly there, Fred. Yep. Dirty, rotten cocksuckers. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Texas. It's just, that's crazy as shit. They don't like you, Robert. They almost hate you about as much as they hate me, evidently. Let's try it again. Yeah, unbelievable. It's crazy. So right now we're at almost, we got an hour and 38 minutes almost, right? And watch, exactly. When here's the deal. When I go to clock this thing out and look at they're going to say like I had 30 views on this channel, and I had probably 190 at least by now. All the shit and people running in and out. You know, I think I'm going to end this torture. Talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a good one. See you later. Can you guys hear me as I say goodbye to sewing circles people? Have a good one. See you. See you, Fred. See you. See you, Tammy. See you, Mixed Media, Robert, and Texas. See you guys.